Okay, so this is how close the hotel is to Disney. That's the destination right now. So close, it's so nice. We are staying at the Tropicana Hotel, which is right across the street from Disneyland on Harbor Boulevard. It's literally half a block and then you cross the street and then you're on Disney property. So it has been so fantastic. This is the first time we've stayed this close, and we've been able to go in the middle of the day because it's been so hot. It's been like 30 degrees every day. So we've been able to leave for some point in the middle of the day when it gets really busy, come back, go for a quick swim in the pool, and we're back in like an hour and a half. And that includes like swim time, having a shower, getting changed, and getting all the way back there. So it's been really great. I highly, highly recommend it. And the rooms are kind of basic, but really also not that expensive for this area. The other thing that's been nice is if you get Max Pass on your phone, you can, so they won't let you book your first one of the day until you've actually entered one of the parks. But if you are once you've done that and then come back for that mid-afternoon swim like we were doing, you can actually continue to book fast passes from the Max Passes from your phone at the hotel. So that's been pretty cool because it's allowed us to see what's available, and maybe that has influence when we go back to the park. Okay, so this is our room. I'm just gonna give you a quick tour. So in the room we got 2 beds here. We got also you have a pull-out bed, which also works as a little chair or a couch. You got this little table here. You can put your luggage on that. You have a TV up here. You have a safe and a fridge, mini fridge. Seat there. There's a mirror. Got nightstand table, tables beside the beds. The bathroom. There's a shower and a toilet in there. Then the sink's outside. There's a few garbages and a closet. And there's an air conditioning thing over here. So we're at the pool at the Tropicana, and it is it's a really nice pool. It's like shallow ends, 3.5 feet, and it goes up to 8.5 feet. But there's a clear line for shallow versus the deep end, and there's a hot tub as well. It's open from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. And it's never been super busy. Like we come back every day, probably between 3 and 5, somewhere in there, and it hasn't been busy yet. Like there's more people, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's busy. So it's really nice. They have chairs, not a lot of shade, but there's a couple of spots with umbrellas, and there's a little pagoda thing that you can sit under. so the other thing about the this hotel, the Tropicana, is it's got this little store in right across from the lobby called the Cove. And so in the morning they have coffee, which is nice. And then they also have some Disney souvenirs that are fairly inexpensive, like little ears and stuff. And they also have what we found useful was the medication section, because we ended up needing some cold and cough medication, and rather than walk a kilometer that way to go to CVS, we could just get it in here. A little overpriced, but not too bad. There's the pool.
And over there is the Matterhorn, actually.
We have a perfect view of it. I don't want to go on it.
Nobody wants to eat.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It looks like a Sandra Storm. Look at this, guys.